Expensive vintage liquids down parched throats bring zero satisfaction today. Sweetness evaporated entirely, leaving behind chemical ends resembling industrial rust instead. Conversations turn sour like milk, forgotten underneath scorching summer sunlight conditions. Apologies arrived way too late, like medicine delivered onto burial grounds. Promises taste like ash, swallowing burning charcoal fragments during voluntary torture. Pride constructed high barriers, preventing truth from entering toxic biological systems. Saliva carries heavy emotional weight derived from catastrophic arguments experienced. Swallowing realization hurts physical anatomy beyond medical science definitions. A bitter taste lingers upon tongues after romantic illusions dissolve completely. Flavors of betrayal remain sharp despite drinking copious amounts. Acidity burns internal organs long after final goodbye. Phrases vanished fully. Regret manufacture sharp spikes, penetrating digestive tracts with immense accuracy. Sugar-coated deception fails, providing nourishment when starvation damages spiritual cores. Dinner tables become battlefield zones loaded with passive-aggressive cutlery movement. Spices cannot disguise rot hiding inside culinary metaphorical masterpieces we serve. Guests know the strange atmosphere, suffocating hospitality within domestic perimeters easily. Hunger remains unappeased because ingredients chosen contain poisonous mental isotopes. Saliva carries heavy emotional weight derived from catastrophic arguments experienced. Swallowing realization hurts physical anatomy beyond medical science definitions. A bitter taste lingers upon tongues after romantic illusions dissolve completely. Flavors of betrayal remain sharp despite drinking copious amounts of remedy. Acidity burns internal organs long after final goodbye. Phrases vanish fully. Using harsh chemical antidotes demand higher prices than standard human currency. Every recipe concocted led directly toward gastrointestinal existential crisis. Eventually, sour notes, corrosive drops, unpalatable landings. A bitter taste lingers upon tongues after romantic illusions dissolve completely. Flavors of betrayal remain sharp despite drinking copious amounts of remedy. Acidity burns internal organs long after final goodbye. Phrases vanished fully. Nothing tastes sweet. Residual poison remedy. Tongues burn dry. Civilization flees across vast meadows while human pursuit intensifies. Darkness threatens total dominance. Unless brightness, footsteps accelerate along narrow pathways, seeking radiant sanctuary before midnight approaches. Beams flicker distantly, offering slender hope to weary wanderers lost inside wilderness. Shadowy forces attempt obstructing forward momentum, yet determination fuels muscle fibers. Glimmers appear transiently, requiring absolute concentration to maintain proper directional alignment. Luminescence acts as a beacon, drawing exhausted souls. Taurus signatures cut through dense fog, revealing hidden passage options clearly. Chasing light prevents total spiritual submersion within creeping external shadows today. Radiance serves as our ultimate prize while traversing perilous terrestrial terrain. Beacons guide desperate expeditions toward glorious destinations, hidden beyond horizon limits. The lanterns weaken, demanding replacement energy sources before batteries drain entirely out. Sunsets remind populations regarding brief durations allocated for achieving specific illumination milestones. Glowworms illuminate tiny terrestrial patches, proving minor assistance matters during crisis. Photons scatter randomly, creating beautiful optical illusions. Vision sharpens whenever celestial bodies. Vision sharpens whenever celestial bodies emerge from behind heavy overcast weather systems. Optimism sparks inside internal furnace chambers, banishing defeatist attitudes permanently away. Luminescence acts as a beacon, Taurus hosted souls. Taurus signatures cut through dense fog, revealing hidden passage options clearly. Chasing light prevents total spiritual submersion within creeping external shadows today. Radiance serves as our ultimate prize while traversing perilous terrestrial terrain. Beacons guide desperate expeditions toward glorious destinations, hidden beyond horizon limits. Successfully capture transient rays before absolute cosmic darkness falls. Oh, will illumination permanently elude individuals lacking sufficient? Every reflective surface multiplies available brightness, accelerating our shared liberation journey. Spark ignites, glow intensifies, shadows retreat. Chasing light prevents total spiritual submersion within creeping external shadows today. Radiance serves as our ultimate prize while traversing perilous terrestrial terrain. Beacons guide desperate expeditions toward glorious destinations, hidden beyond horizon limits. They break horizons, they break horizons. Brightness secured completely, illumination stays. properties exhibit absolute spatial vacancy. Once resident belongings undergo total removal. Unfurnished residential zones maximize a crystallized bare drywall surfaces. Display square patches with decorative artwork hung during happier eras. Key rings jingle hollowly inside their pockets while landlords inspect structural parameters meticulously. Cleaned carpets retain geometric indentations, showing where massive furniture units sat historically. Cleanliness feels sterile, lacking individual human character traits that populated quarters previously. Vacant architecture emphasizes personal losses. Volumetric emptiness creates psychological vacuums. Empty rooms amplify absolute personal isolation. Vacant spaces refuse containing comfortings. Hollow chambers remind remaining occupants regarding comprehensive domestic abandonment experience. Abandonment experienced. Echoes mock individual speech attempts, returning floorboards creak loudly underneath solitary footsteps, traversing unoccupied geometric layouts. Closet interiors contain zero hanging garments, resembling dark entryways to psychological abysses. Utility companies terminated electricity services, systematically plunging vacant properties into deep twilight. Dust motes float aimlessly inside sunbeams, acting as sole remaining inhabitants here. Lease documents lie signed on their countertops, formalizing complete surrender of territory. Vacant architecture emphasizes personal losses. Volumetric emptiness creates psychological vacuums. Empty rooms amplify absolute personal isolation. Vacant spaces refuse containing comforting. Auto chambers remind remaining occupants regarding comprehensive domestic abandonment experience. Abandonment experience. Human beings construct identities around temporary geographical, physical, living arrangements. Or the spatial vacancy provide excellent clean slates for subsequent emotional reconstructions. Every empty square meter represents immediate freedom mixed with profound historical sorrow. No furniture, bare walls, no furniture, bare walls, total vacancy. Empty rooms amplify absolute personal isolation. Vacant spaces refuse containing comforting. Hollow chambers remind remaining occupants regarding comprehensive domestic abandonment experience. Front door locked, key surrendered completely, only emptiness remaining. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Every corner breathes heavy memories from seasons when laughter occupied spaces. Now dust settles where footprints remain before departure swept warmth outdoors. Clocks tick loudly inside hollow hallways, create artificial heartbeat cadences. Pictures frame bygone moments, although colors gradually change into grayscale. Solitude becomes an uninvited roommate, occupying territory once belonging to affection. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheres with pressure drops whenever remembrance collides against current reality directly. Silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections, bouncing off vertical boundaries. Cold wind rattles window panes outside, while embers die inside hearts. Blankets provide minimal comfort against psychological winters frozen deep inside. Daylight hesitates, entering rooms full of historical baggage and remorse. Coffee mugs retain circular stains, resembling small orbits of dynamic relationship. Journals contain unfinished paragraphs describing scenarios that never manifested properly. Time structures deceptively long during periods spent evaluating ancient personal mistakes. Oh, soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance collides against current reality directly. Silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections, bouncing off vertical boundaries. Yeah. Can structural foundations withstand continuous tremors caused by emotional absences? Or will structural integrity collapse beneath the immense weight? Every brick seems saturated with acoustic residue, belonging to departed affection. Hollow reverberations, muted frequencies. Stillness speaks volumes. Hey! Silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Oh, voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections, bouncing off vertical boundaries. Only quietness remains. residual vibrations dissipating. Fading the footprints. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Every corner breathes heavy memories from seasons when laughter occupied spaces. Now dust settles where footprints remained before departure swept warmth outdoors. Clocks tick loudly inside hollow hallways, creating artificial heartbeat cadences. Pictures framed bygone moments, although colors gradually change into grayscale. Solitude becomes an uninvited roommate, occupying territory once belonging to affection. Whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance collides against current reality. Directly, silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections, bouncing off vertical boundaries. Cold wind rattles window panes outside while embers die inside hearts. Blankets provide minimal comfort against psychological winters, frozen deep inside. Daylight hesitates entering rooms full of historical baggage and remorse. Coffee mugs retain circular stains, resembling small orbits of dynamic relationships. Journals contain unfinished paragraphs describing scenarios that never manifested properly. Time stretches deceptively long during periods spent evaluating ancient personal mistakes. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance collides against current reality. Directly, silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections. When structural foundations, or will structural foundations, can structural foundation? Can structural foundations? Or will structural foundations shadows dance upon wallpaper textures, while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures, while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures. Shadows dance upon wallpaper. Shadows dance upon wallpaper. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures, while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Every corner breathes heavy memories from seasons when laughter occupied spaces. Now dust settles where footprints remain before departure swept warmth outdoors. Clocks tick loudly inside hollow hallways, greedy artificial heartbeat cadences. Pictures framed bygone moments, although colors gradually change into grayscale. Solitude becomes an uninvited roommate, occupying territory once belonging to affection. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance. Silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections. A cold wind rattles window panes outside, while embers die inside hearts. Blankets provide minimal comfort against psychological winters frozen deep inside. Daylight hesitates, entering rooms full of historical baggage and remorse. Coffee mugs retain circular stains, resembling small orbits of dynamic relationships. Pictures framed bygone moments, although colors gradually change into grayscale. Solitude becomes an uninvited roommate, occupying territory once belonging to affection. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance collides. Silent echoes. Adolescent calendars burn rapidly, while juvenile opportunities, amusement parks sit abandoned, where younger generations squandered valuable daylight hours. Rebellious phases produce zero constructive outcomes, leaving maturity severely delayed instead. Classrooms witnessed endless daydreaming, focusing upon trivial short-term instant gratifications. Diplomas gather dust inside drawers, symbolizing expensive yet efficient journeys leading nowhere. 20-something individuals contemplate decades spent pursuing highly unrealistic, romanticized ideals. Chronological advancement continues, readiness levels exhibited. Generational anxiety increases whenever peer accomplishments eclipse personal stagnant realities. Wasted youth leaves adults stranded inside immature frameworks, lacking stability. Early years evaporated uselessly during endless cycles of self-indulgent procrastination behaviors. Prime developmental decades vanished vanished, leaving gray hairs and heavy financial obligations. Birthdays inspire existential dread rather than joyful February gatherings nowadays. Pensions seem like distant myths, while entry-level employment occupies daily schedules. Inherited potential rotted away, unused due to persistent motivation. Deficits experience photographs depict younger versions, possessing bright eyes, unburdened by societal expectations. Mirror reflections, current dates show exhausted expressions, replacing former energetic countenances. Naivety exchanged itself for cynicism without providing beneficial financial compensation beforehand. Chronological advancement continues, readiness levels exhibited. Generational anxiety increases whenever peer accomplishments eclipse personal stagnant realities. Wasted youth leaves adults stranded inside immature frameworks, lacking stability. Early years evaporated uselessly during endless cycles of self-indulgent procrastination behaviors. Prime developmental decades vanished, leaving gray hairs and heavy financial obligations. Potential through intensive late-stage adaptations. Orders biological scheduling strictly prohibit secondary chances at youthful greatness. Every ticking second amplifies realization concerning absolute mismanagement of temporal wealth. Years misspent, hours dissolved, opportunities missed. Oh, wasted youth leaves adults stranded inside immature frameworks, lacking stability. All the years evaporated uselessly during endless cycles of self-indulgent procrastination behaviors. Prime developmental decades vanished, leaving gray hairs and heavy financial obligations. Time never reverses, maturity arrives uninvited, youth gone forever. Wooden instruments crack under immense tension applied by enthusiasts and by germ musicians. Nylon fiber snap violently, producing sharp noises echoing across tuning pegs refuse, holding frequency steady to mechanical failure mechanics. Melodies fragment midway, chaotic arrangements lacking harmony or structural. Fingertips bleed, trying to extract beautiful sounds from damaged musical gear. Concertos remain unfinished because physical tools failed artistic visions prematurely. Strings hang loosely from instruments, unable to broadcast beautiful audio. Chords fail to materialize because physical connection severed without prior warning. Symphonies halt abruptly mid-verse, leaving audiences staring toward dark stages. Repair shops demand melodies for restoration. Process involving ancient glue cannot fix internal fractures sustained during live breaks. As collect dust under beds containing relics of creators gone. Sheet music displays complicate instructions that fingers cannot execute anymore physically. Metronomes swing uselessly back and forth, measuring silence rather than rimming beats. Auditoriums empty out early, leaving janitors sweeping debris from aisles. Broken strings hang loosely from instruments, unable to broadcast beautiful audio. Chords fail to materialize because physical connection severed without prior warning. Symphonies halt abruptly mid-verse, leaving audiences staring toward dark stages. Musicians perform masterpiece creations using dysfunctional tools of the trade, or must composers learn to appreciate industrial noise as modern high art? Every octave attempts reaching skyward, but tumbles downward into sonic oblivion. Snap. To broadcast beautiful audio, chords fail to materialize because physical connection severed without prior warning. Symphonies halt abruptly mid-verse, leaving audiences staring toward dark stages. No music left, unstrung would remain. Silent stage. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional separation. Protocols initiate officially. Luggage handles feel unusually heavy, while transport vehicles idle impatiently on curbsides. Eye contact becomes agonizingly difficult when upcoming permanent separation completely unavoidable. Handshakes transform into brief, desperate grasps, seeking to delay inevitable chronological progression. Gate agents announce immediate passenger boarding requirements, shattering remaining fragile hopes completely. Terminal corridors stretch out like infinite pathways, leading toward completely separate, distinct futures. Parting gestures symbolize definitive conclusions regarding multi-year relationship. Valedictory statements. Last goodbye seals our historical romantic narrative. Final farewells echo through public transportation hubs. Concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Train whistles blast loudly, interrupting final attempts at articulating deep personal appreciation. Rear windows provide shrinking perspectives of figures waving sadly on retreating platforms. Distance accumulates rapidly, accelerating the literal transformation of partners into historical acquaintances. Tear-smudged passport documentation pages blending individual sorrow with official travel paperwork. Cabin pressure increases systematically during the sense matching growing internal psychological distress levels. Geographical displacement functions as an absolute eraser of daily cohabitation habits. Oh, parting gestures symbolize definitive conclusions regarding multi-year relationship. Valedictory statements. Last goodbye seals our historical romantic narrative. Final farewells echo through public transportation hubs. Concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Successfully process immediate, or do parting individuals require extensive therapy? Every ticking second widens the absolute gulf, separating modern isolation from historical unity. Engines starting, separation complete. Last goodbye seals our historical romantic narrative. Final farewells echo through public transportation hubs. Concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Last goodbye seals our historical romantic narrative. Final farewells echo through public transportation hubs. Concluding words signal the absolute final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures necessitate final departures necessitate final departures final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures. Final departures necessitate final departures. Final departures. Final departures. Final departures necessitate final departures. Final departures. Final departures necessitate absolute emotion. final departures, final departures, final departures, final departures, final departures, final departures necessitate final departures, necessitate final departures, final departures, final departures, final departures, final departures necessitate absolute emotional final departures, final departures necessitate absolute emotional final departures, final departures, final. Neurological archives degrade progressively over time. Childhood environments look remarkably smaller whenever adults revisit original upbringing locations decades later. Chronological displacement functions like thick frosted glass, obscuring past experience from current view. Names fade from active recollection channels, requiring significant cognitive effort to retrieve properly. Old journals display faded ink descriptions regarding emotional crises that feel completely irrelevant now. Familiar faces inside high school yearbooks resemble complete strangers due to physical aging processes. Temporal distance softens historical tragedies. Mental filing systems categorize ancient relationships as finished historical data packets permanently. Distant memories flicker faintly across aging cerebral networks like dying cinematic projections. Hazy recollections lose operational emotional impact because decades separate modern realities. Fading neurological prints. Neurological prints. Nostalgia loses its addictive power when current survival requirements demand absolute focus. Today, ancestral lineage houses undergo ownership transing, erasing material connections to family histories. Old photographs look like historical artifacts belonging to completely different socio-economic eras. Conversations with childhood friends reveal massive divergences in adult philosophical viewpoints. Shared experiences remain the sole connective tissue, preventing total conversational stagnation. Time acts as a universal solvent, dissolving intense historical attachments systematically away. Temporal distance softens historical tragedies. Mental filing systems categorize ancient relationships as finished historical data package permanently. Distant memories flicker faintly across aging cerebral networks like dying cinematic projections. Oh, hazy recollections lose operational emotional impact because decades separate modern realities. Fading neurological prints document obsolete versions of individual identities. clarity regarding can human consciousness, 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 can human consciousness. Neurological archives degrade progressively over time. Neurological archives degrade. Neurological archives degrade progressively over time. Childhood environments look remarkably smaller. Childhood environments look remarkably smaller whenever adults revisit original upbringing locations. Decades later, the chronological displacement functions like thick frosted glass, obscuring past experience from current view. Names fade from active recollection channels, requiring significant cognitive effort to retrieve properly. Old journals display faded ink descriptions regarding emotional crises that completely relevant now. Familiar faces inside high school yearbooks resemble complete strangers due to physical aging processes. Temporal distance softens historical tragedies, transforming sharp agonies. Mental filing systems categorize ancient relationships. A finished historical data packets permanently. Distant memories flicker faintly across aging cerebral networks, like dying cinematic projections. Hazy recollections lose operational emotional impact because decades separate modern realities. Fading neurological prints document obsolete versions. Nostalgia loses its addictive power when current survival requirements demand absolute focus today. Ancestral lineage houses undergo ownership trances. Ancestral lineage houses undergo ownership trances. Old photographs look like historical artifacts belonging to completely different socio-economic eras. Conversations with childhood friends reveal massive divergences and add on philosophical viewpoints. Shared experience remain the sole connective tissue, preventing total conversation stagnation. Time acts as a universal solvent. Temporal distance softens historical tragedies. Mental filing systems categorize ancient relationships. A finished historical data packets permanently. Distant memories flicker faintly. Disasters unfold systematically while structural organization collapses into magnificent disarray. Splintered glass reflects gorgeous patterns of unpredictable behavior patterns. Turbulence becomes our primary steady foundation, defying standard gravitational physics laws. Anarchy reigns supreme inside our shared universe. Arguments resolve into passionate embraces, blend and seize with absolute adoration. Mathematical probabilities fail predicting our next behavioral trajectories because madness rules. Disorderly conduct fuels our mutual attraction, turning standard relationship guidelines completely obsolete. Symphonies arise from chaotic shouting matches, validating our unusual domestic arrangement. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experiences. Storm clouds gather inside domestic perimeters, signaling imminent creative atmospheric disturbances. Lightning strikes primary communication channels, yet enlightenment follows immediately afterward. Debris fields look like modern art installations, documenting our intense historical milestones. Sanity appears boring compared to our wild roller coaster behavioral dynamics today. Predictable patterns invite absolute stagnation, whereas our volatility guarantees constant excitement. Shrapnel from emotional explosion somehow forms beautiful protective rings around us. Disorderly conduct fuels our mutual attraction, turning standard relationship guidelines completely obsolete. Symphonies arise from chaotic shouting matches, validating our unusual domestic arrangement. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experiences. Disorganized methods of maintaining long-term romantic connections? Or should external observers emulate our successful navigation through absolute mental turbulence? Every argument stabilizes our core framework, anchoring us amidst universal uncertainty. Beautiful mess, wild rhythms, harmony found. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experience. Oh, lovely confusion remains, wildness stabilizes completely, beautifully broken together. Eternity passes by, while my singular devotion remains completely unaltered by external factors. Centuries could dissolve into cosmic dust, yet my ultimate allegiance stays anchored firmly. Geographical distances expand exponentially, but my internal compass points directly toward you. Time zones separate our physical locations, but metaphysical connections bridge the massive gap. Promises uttered decades ago retain their original validity, defying historical decay. Monuments crumble under environmental wear, whereas my dedication stands completely impervious today. Unwavering loyalty dictates my daily choices, ensuring my affection never goes astray. Gravitational pulls draw my entire being backward toward your permanent embrace. Always still yours, despite immense circumstantial difficulty separating our current life paths. Permanent devotion guarantees my spiritual alignment stays upon your coordinates. Unconditional allegiance outlasts temporary human obstacles, securing our eternal bond forever. Weather patterns shift from sunny optimism into dark economic depression. Seamlessly external opinions attempt to erode our foundation, yet the superficial critiques fail completely. Age alters our physical appearance, but internal admiration grows stronger with every passing season. Memory channels safeguard your specific vocal frequencies against neurological degradation risks. Photographs become unnecessary luxuries because your image is permanently burned onto my retina. Every individual heartbeat validates my ongoing commitment to our historical romantic treaty. Unwavering loyalty dictates my daily choices, ensuring my affection never goes astray. Gravitational pulls draw my entire being backward toward your permanent embrace. Always still yours, despite immense circumstantial difficulty separating our current life paths. Permanent devotion guarantees my spiritual alignment stays upon your coordinates. Unconditional allegiance outlasts temporary human obstacles, securing our eternal bond forever. Can universal changes diminish the absolute value of our sacred foundation? Or will our shared history withstand all future existential challenges successfully? Every legal document or verbal declaration confirms my permanent status as your protector, forever bound, never leaving, always dedicated. Still yours, despite immense circumstantial difficulty separating our current life paths. Permanent devotion guarantees my spiritual alignment stays upon your coordinates. Unconditional allegiance outlasts temporary human obstacles, securing our eternal bond forever. Always connected. My heart belongs here, permanently yours. Epidermal layers regenerate slowly beneath ultraviolet radiation. Its markings soften, transforming thick crimson boundaries into faint pearlescent tissue traces. Injury locations lose sensitivity as nerve endings retract from damaged external surfaces. Mirrors reflect altered anatomy, show invisible documentation regarding historical physical trauma. Pain diminishes, replacing sharp, agonizing sensations with faint, dull, throbbing reminders instead. Dermatological history narrative reads like maps outlining wars won through sheer endurance. Regeneration requires patience, while cellular structures rebuild damaged biological shields completely. Sovereignty returns whenever old injuries stop dictating daily psychological movements entirely. Faded scars illuminate flesh patterns, proving survival exists after structural discolored markings remaining upon shoulders. Demonstrate pigment alterations, tell stories concerning battles fought beneath heavy darkness safely. Sleeves covered disappearing documentation, allowing anonymity within crowded public spaces today. Shame dissolves alongside changing colors, vindicating individual journeys toward complete healing. Ointments become unnecessary commodities when internal restoration processes finish primary operations. Scratches received during defensive maneuvers lose initial shape, broadening into smooth valleys. Defenses lower systematically because threat levels drop below critical emergency indicators now. Body armor stays stored away inside closets, unneeded during peaceful civilian existence. Oh, regeneration requires patience, while cellular structures rebuild damaged biological shields completely. Sovereignty returns whenever old injuries stop dictating daily psychological movements entirely. Faded scars illuminate flesh patterns, proving survival exists after structural discolored markings remaining upon shoulders. Demonstrate pigment alterations, tell stories concerning battles fought beneath heavy darkness safely. Regarding historical evidence documenting deep cuts, or should populations celebrate survival milestones visible upon universal biological containers? Every marking symbolizes transition, phases separating agonies from modern peace. Traces vanish, tissue heals, reminders soften. Traces vanish, tissue heals, reminders soften. Faded scars, faded scars illuminate flesh patterns. Faded scars illuminate flesh patterns. Oh, faded scars illuminate flesh patterns, proving survival exists after structural discolored markings remaining upon shoulders. Demonstrate pigment alterations, tell stories concerning battles fought beneath heavy darkness safely. Skin grows smooth, markings disappear completely. Healing achieved. energy escapes cotton linens rapidly as midnight wind penetrates structural insulation. Freezing fabrics wrap around shivering limbs, offering zero comfort. Mattresses feel like vast Arctic landscapes where individual warmth perishes instantly. Blank spaces occupy the left side of furniture, emphasizing massive physical absence. Cotton threads retain no residual human warmth, only icy drafts remaining instead. Thermometers indicate dropping temperatures inside domestic quarters, matching internal psychological states. Winter conditions dominate interior environments whenever physical companionship disappears completely from sight. A frost develops along fabric edges, cementing absolute loneliness within residential perimeters. Cold sheets amplify personal isolation, freezing remaining threads of romantic hope tonight. Linens refuse retaining necessary comfort since genuine intimacy. Freezing cotton boundaries remind occupants regarding sudden emotional abandonment. Shaking hands attempt adjusting heavy duvets, searching desperately for elusive pocket heat. Pillows remain stiff, unyielding monuments dedicated to historical partner interactions now concluded. Blizzards seem to rage internally, transforming bedrooms into glacial chambers of regret. A morning light offers no defrosting capabilities to frozen domestic textile arrangements. Hypothermic sensations spread through emotional layers, slow in down standard mental operations. Desolation settles deep into woven fibers, defying standard laundering restoration methods. Winter conditions dominate interior environments whenever physical companionship disappears completely from sight. Frost develops along fabric edges, cementing absolute loneliness within residential perimeters. Cold sheets amplify personal isolation, freezing remaining threads of romantic hope tonight. Linens refuse retaining necessary comfort since genuine intimacy. Freezing cotton boundaries remind occupants regarding sudden emotional abandonment. Can standard domestic heating units combat absolute spiritual subs, or must inhabitants endure permanent winter climates within private residential zones? Every thread feels saturated with icy needles, a piercing vulnerabilities without mercy. Freezing fibers, zero warmth, a winter regarding sudden emotional abandonment. A linen stay icy, warmth never returned, frozen absolute silence. beautiful disasters unfold systematically, while structural organization collapses into magnificent disarray. Splintered glass reflects gorgeous patterns of unpredictable behavior patterns. Turbulence becomes our primary steady foundation. Anarchy reigns supreme inside our shared universe. Arguments resolve into passionate embraces. Mathematical probabilities fail, predicting our next behavioral trajectories, because madness rules. Disorderly conduct fuels our mutual attraction, turning standard relationship guidelines completely obsolete. Symphonies arise from chaotic shouting matches, validating our unusual domestic arrangement. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experiences. Storm clouds gather inside domestic perimeters, signaling imminent creative atmospheric disturbances. Lightning strikes primary communication channels, yet enlightenment follows immediately afterward. The brief fields look like modern art installations, documenting our intense historical milestones. Sanity appears boring compared to our wild roller coaster behavioral dynamics today. Predictable patterns invite absolute stagnation, whereas our volatility guarantees constant excitement. Shrapnel from emotional explosions somehow forms beautiful protective rings around us. Disorderly conduct fuels our mutual attraction, turning standard relationship guidelines completely obsolete. Symphonies arise from chaotic shouting matches, validating our unusual domestic arrangements. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experience. Should society judge our disorganized methods of maintaining long-term romantic connections? Or should external observers emulate our successful navigation of absolute mental turbulence? Every argument stabilizes our core framework, anchoring us amidst universal uncertainty. Beautiful mess, wild rhythms, harmony found. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. The magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experience. Lovely confusion remains, wildness stabilizes completely, beautifully broken together. Sanctuary gates open wide, welcoming battered refugees fleeing brutal global weather events. Fortified walls repel destructive external elements. Anchors drop into solid bedrock, securing floating vessels against violent maritime currents. Shielding mechanisms activate instantly, neutralizing potential threats before impact occurs physically. Peaceful atmospheres envelope inhabitants, promoting rapid recovery from severe psychological fatigue. Harbors provide necessary maintenance facilities, repairing structural damages. Security wraps around fragile biological entities, ensuring complete defense against danger. Bunkers offer excellent protection, while geopolitical turmoil destabilizing external territories. Safe haven guarantees absolute immunity from terrifying, chaotic terrestrials outside. So sanctuary shields vulnerable individuals, preserving human dignity amidst global turbulence. Storms rage uselessly against reinforced concrete barriers, protecting our private domestic sanctuary. Tranquility becomes standard operational policy within these specific geographic coordinates. Now anxiety dissipates like morning mist, replaced by profound feelings of total relaxation. Defense perimeters remain completely unbreached, validating excellent engineering strategies utilized here. Comfort food nourishes depleted biological systems, accelerating cellular restoration processes significantly. Sleep comes easily when security officers guarantee absolute vigilance throughout nighttime hours. Security wraps around fragile biological entities, ensuring complete defense against danger. Bunkers offer excellent protection, while geopolitical turmoil destabilizing external territories. Safe haven guarantees absolute immunity from terrifying, chaotic terrestrial outside. Oh, sanctuary shields vulnerable individuals, preserving human dignity amidst global turbulence. Modern societal architecture provide adequate emotional shelters for traumatized populations? Or must individual families construct private protective sanctuaries? Every defensive layer, every defensive layer, every defensive layer, every defensive layer shields up danger past. Peace reigns. Safe haven guarantees safe haven. Safe haven guarantees absolute immunity. Oh, safe haven guarantees absolute immunity from terrifying, chaotic terrestrials outside. Sanctuary shields, sanctuary gates, sanctuary gates, sanctuary gates open wide, welcoming battered refugees. 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 Sanctuary gates open wide, welcoming battered refugees, fleeing brutal global weather events. Fortified walls repel destructive external elements and construct into solid bedrock, securing floating vessels against violent maritime currents. Shielding mechanisms activate instantly, neutralizing potential threats before impact occurs physically. Peaceful atmospheres envelope inhabitants, promoting rapid recovery from severe psychological fatigue. Harbors provide necessary maintenance facilities, repairing structural damage. Security wraps around fragile biological entities, ensuring complete defense against danger. Bunkers offer excellent protection, while geopolitical turmoil destabilizing external territories. Safe haven guarantees absolute immunity from terrifying chaotic terrestrials outside. So sanctuary shields vulnerable individuals, preserving human dignity amidst global turbulence. Storms rage uselessly against reinforced concrete barriers, protecting the private domestic sanctuary. Tranquility becomes standard operational policy within these specific geographic coordinates. Now anxiety dissipates like morning mist, replaced by profound feelings of total relaxation. Defense perimeters remain completely unbreached, validating excellent engineering strategies. Comfort food nourishes depleted biological entities. Security wraps around fragile biological entities, ensuring complete defense against danger. Epidermal layers regenerate slowly beneath ultraviolet radiation exposed. Markings soften, transforming thick crimson boundaries into faint pearlescent tissue traces. Injury locations lose sensitivity as nerve endings retract from damaged external surfaces. Mirrors reflect altered anatomy, show invisible documentation regarding historical, physical trauma. Pain diminishes, replacing sharp, agonizing sensations with faint, dull, throbbing reminders instead. Their metallurgical history narrative reads like maps outlining wars won through sheer endurance. Regeneration requires patience, while cellular structures rebuild damaged biological shields completely. Sovereignty whenever old injuries stop dictating daily. Psychological movements, faded scars illuminate flesh patterns, proving survival exists after structural destruction. Discolored markings remaining upon shoulders demonstrate resilience. Pigment alterations tell stories concerning battles for beneath heavy darkness safely. Sleeves covered, disappearing documentation, allowing anonymity within crowded public spaces. Today, shame dissolves alongside changing colors, vindicating individual journeys towards complete healing. When events become unnecessary commodities, when internal restoration processes finish primary operations. Scratches received during defensive maneuvers lose initial shape, broadening into smooth valleys. Defenses lower systematically because threat levels drop below critical emergency indicators. Now body armor stays stored away inside closets, unneeded during peaceful civilian existence. Regeneration requires patience, while cellular structures rebuild damaged biological shields completely. Sovereignty whenever old injuries stop dictating daily. Psychological movements, faded scars illuminate flesh patterns, proving survival exists after structural destruction. Discolored markings remaining upon shoulders demonstrate resilience. Pigment alterations tell stories concerning battles for beneath heavy darkness safely. Should human beings feel embarrassed regarding historical evidence documenting deep cuts? Or should populations celebrate survival milestones visible upon universal biological containers? Every marking symbolizes transition phases, separating previous agonies from modern peace. Traces vanish and tissue heals, reminders soften. Faded scars illuminate flesh patterns, proving survival exists after structural destruction. Discolored markings remaining upon shoulders demonstrate resilience. Pigment alterations tell stories concerning battles for beneath heavy darkness. Say